The 2013 United States 1-cent coin is part of the modern Lincoln Shield cent series. This coin continues the long tradition of the Lincoln penny, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 2013, the design had already shifted from the Lincoln Memorial reverse to the Shield reverse, symbolizing Lincoln's role in preserving the unity of the United States. The obverse of the 2013 cent still features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse shows a shield with 13 vertical stripes and a horizontal bar across the top, representing strength and unity. The 2013 D Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint. Normally, coins struck at Denver carry a small D mint mark located on the obverse side near the date. However, many collectors search for examples where the mint mark appears weak, incomplete, or completely missing. It is important to understand that most 2013 cents were produced in extremely large quantities. The Denver Mint alone produced billions of Lincoln cents in 2013, which means that the vast majority of these coins are very common and, in normal circulated condition, are worth only their face value of 1 cent. The composition of the 2013 Lincoln cent is the same as other modern pennies made after 1982. It consists of a zinc core with a thin copper plating. The total weight of the coin is approximately 2.5 grams, and it has a smooth edge. Because of this zinc-based composition, modern pennies are more prone to corrosion and damage if the copper plating is breached. This factor plays a significant role in condition and long-term value. When collectors talk about a 2013D penny without a mint mark, there are a few important possibilities to consider. In most cases, what appears to be a missing mint mark is actually the result of wear, grease-filled dies, weak strikes, or post-mint damage. Dirt, corrosion, or scratches can easily obscure the small D mint mark. True mint errors where the mint mark is genuinely absent are extremely rare and require careful examination and professional authentication. During the minting process, coins are struck using hardened steel dies. If grease, debris, or metal shavings fill part of the die, certain design elements may not strike fully onto the coin. This can result in weak or missing details, including a faint or invisible mint mark. In other cases, excessive die polishing can weaken design elements. These types of errors are considered mint errors, but they must be clearly distinguishable from damage that occurred after the coin left the mint. Most normal 2013 D Lincoln cents found in circulation are worth 1 cent. Even uncirculated examples typically sell for only a small premium, usually a few cents to a few dollars, depending on condition. Coins graded in high mint state, such as MS-65 or MS-66 with full red color, may sell for a few dollars. Exceptional coins graded MS-67 or higher can bring higher prices, but such examples are scarce and usually found in original mint rolls or bags. The real interest and value in 2013 D pennies comes from genuine mint errors and varieties. These include doubled die errors, off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchettes, and major die breaks. A doubled die error occurs when the die receives multiple misaligned impressions during its creation, resulting in visible doubling on letters or numbers. On a 2013 penny, doubling may be seen on the date, the word, liberty, or the motto, "In God We Trust." If the doubling is strong and clearly visible, collectors may pay a premium. Off-center strike errors are another category that can add value. These occur when the coin blank is not properly seated in the press and is struck off-center. Depending on how much of the design is missing and whether the date is still visible, off-center 2013 D cents can sell for tens or even hundreds of dollars. The more dramatic and clean the error, the higher the potential value. Clipped planchette errors happen when a blank is improperly cut from the metal strip, resulting in a missing section of the coin. Genuine clips have smooth, curved edges and specific metal flow characteristics. A 2013 D penny with a clear, authentic clipped planchette can be worth significantly more than face value, especially in uncirculated condition. When evaluating the value of a 2013 D penny that appears to have no mint mark, condition is critical. A coin that is scratched, corroded, or heavily worn will have little to no collector value, even if the mint mark is weak. On the other hand, a clean, well-preserved coin with a confirmed mint error and minimal damage can be desirable to collectors. Professional grading services play an important role in the modern coin market. If a collector believes they have found a genuine error or high-grade example, submitting the coin to a reputable grading service can provide authentication and a numerical grade. Certified coins are easier to sell and generally command higher prices than raw, uncertified coins. In today's coin market, as of current conditions, most ordinary 2013 D Lincoln cents are worth 1 cent in circulation and perhaps $1 to $2 in typical uncirculated condition. High-grade certified examples may sell for several dollars or more. Genuine mint error coins from 2013, depending on type and severity, can range from around $20 to several $100s. Extremely dramatic or rare errors may exceed that range, but such cases are uncommon and require strong documentation. Collectors searching for valuable 2013 D pennies should focus on careful examination rather than quantity. Using a magnifying glass or loupe, good lighting, and side-angle viewing can help reveal weak mint marks, doubling, or other unusual features. Comparing suspected error coins with known normal examples is one of the best ways to learn the difference between real mint errors and damage. It is also important to avoid cleaning coins. Cleaning can remove original surfaces, alter color, and significantly reduce collector value. Even a potentially valuable error coin can lose much of its worth if it has been cleaned or polished. The 2013 Lincoln cent represents a modern chapter in a long-running American coin series. While most examples are common and inexpensive, the excitement lies in the possibility of discovering something unusual. Mint errors, high-grade survivors, and well-preserved examples continue to attract interest from collectors around the world. In conclusion, the 2013 D Lincoln 1 cent coin is generally a common coin with minimal value in normal condition. However, coins with genuine mint errors, strong doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other significant anomalies can be worth considerably more. Careful inspection, knowledge of minting processes, and attention to condition are the keys to understanding the true value of this mode. Beyond basic errors and surface inspection, it is also important to understand how collectors judge modern coins psychologically and historically. Many people assume that because a coin is modern, it cannot be valuable. In reality, modern coins create value in a different way than older coins. Instead of rarity based on age, modern coins gain value through condition rarity, certified population numbers, and eye appeal. The 2013 D Lincoln cent fits perfectly into this concept. Because billions of 2013 pennies were produced, most of them entered circulation immediately. They were handled, counted by machines, transported in bulk bags, and stored in conditions that caused contact marks and surface wear. As a result, truly flawless examples are much scarcer than the mintage numbers suggest. This is why high-grade certified examples, especially those with strong original red color and sharp strikes, can command meaningful premiums among collectors who specialize in modern U.S. coinage. Another aspect to consider is die life and die states. During the production of 2013 D cents, the same dies were used to strike hundreds of thousands of coins before being replaced. As dies age, they develop cracks, chips, and areas of weakness. Late-stage die states may show small raised lines, minor cracks near the shield, or subtle distortions in lettering. While many of these are minor, some become collectible if they are dramatic and easily identifiable. Collectors often enjoy studying these die states because they tell the story of how the die deteriorated over time. Die cracks and die breaks appear as raised lines or blobs on the coin because metal flows into the damaged areas of the die. On a 2013 D penny, these may appear along the rim, through the shield lines, or near the lettering. Small die cracks usually add little value, but large die breaks or retained cut errors can significantly increase desirability. These are genuine mint errors and are not caused by damage after the coin left the mint. Another important category is broad strike errors. A broad strike occurs when the coin is struck without the retaining collar that normally shapes the edge. This causes the coin to spread outward, becoming wider and thinner than normal while retaining a centered design. Broad strike 2013 D pennies are less common than off-center strikes and can attract strong interest, especially when the coin remains uncirculated and undamaged. Collectors also pay attention to strike quality. Even among uncirculated 2013 D cents, strike strength can vary. Some coins show soft details in Lincoln's hair or weak lines in the shield, while others are sharply struck with full detail. Strong strikes are preferred and may bring slightly higher prices, especially when combined with bright original luster. Storage and preservation also play a role in long-term value. Zinc-based cents are sensitive to moisture and environmental exposure. If stored improperly, they can develop bubbling, discoloration, or corrosion beneath the copper plating. Proper storage in dry conditions, using inert holders, helps preserve the coin's surfaces and color. Coins that retain their original red appearance over time are far more desirable than those that have turned brown or spotted. Market demand for modern pennies tends to rise and fall with broader interest in coin collecting. When new collectors enter the hobby, they often begin with affordable modern coins. This creates steady demand for certified high-grade examples and interesting errors from recent years, including 2013. Online marketplaces, coin shows, and auctions provide visibility and liquidity for these coins, making it easier for collectors to buy and sell compared to many older, obscure issues. It is also useful to understand population reports. Grading services publish data showing how many coins of a given date and mint have been certified at each grade level. For 2013 D Lincoln cents, the population drops sharply at the highest grades. This scarcity at the top of the grading scale is what supports higher prices for exceptional examples. Collectors often study these reports before deciding whether to submit a coin for grading. When deciding whether a 2013 D penny is worth grading, collectors usually consider three factors: condition, error type, and potential market value. If the coin shows a strong, clear mint error or appears to be in near-perfect condition, grading may be worthwhile. If the coin is heavily marked, discolored, or shows only a very minor anomaly, grading costs may exceed its value. Another point often misunderstood is the concept of no mint mark coins in modern U.S. coinage. Traditionally, Philadelphia minted coins did not carry mint marks for many years, but Denver coins always did. For 2013, a true Denver coin without a mint mark would require extraordinary evidence and expert confirmation. Most claims of no mint mark on modern Denver cents are explained by weak strikes or post-mint damage. Education and careful examination protect collectors from overpaying for such claims. Modern coin collecting also emphasizes learning through comparison. Examining multiple normal 2013 D cents side by side helps train the eye to notice differences in strike, color, and detail. Over time, this experience makes genuine errors easier to identify and reduces the risk of mistaking damage for rarity. The appeal of the Lincoln cent series lies not only in value but in continuity. The same basic obverse design has been used for more than a century, connecting modern collectors with earlier generations. The 2013 Shield cent represents the present era of this long tradition, reflecting modern minting technology while still honoring historical symbolism. For many collectors, the satisfaction comes from discovery rather than profit. Finding an unusual 2013 D penny in everyday change reinforces the idea that valuable and interesting coins can still be found outside of auctions and dealer cases. This sense of discovery keeps interest alive in modern coinage. In the end, the 2013 D Lincoln 1-cent coin teaches an important lesson in numismatics. Value is not determined solely by age or face value, but by rarity within condition, the presence of genuine mint errors, and collector demand. With patience, careful study, and proper handling, even a simple modern penny can become an object of interest and, in some cases, meaningful value.